What's up, YouTube? Thrift Hunter here with this week's garage sale and estate sale finds. We got a couple of cool pickups to show you, but first, I just want to talk about my channel and what I've been doing to help improve it. I've gone through and redone all of my titles, all of my keywords, all of my descriptions to make them more accurate, more interesting, and all that sort of thing. I've added the support this channel feature to my channel page. If anyone wants to make a donation, feel free. And also, I have changed thumbnails and have done a lot of work towards figuring out ways to produce the videos that are, in a clearer way and a little less shaky, better lighting, all of those things. I've really been trying to improve the quality of my videos, and I'm sure you guys appreciate that because nobody likes crappy videos. So let's go ahead and show you what I found this week. I just wanted to mention that, and let's get started. So first up, we have this stuff, which I bought at an estate sale. You can see that they're all marked $3. It's all a bunch of lighters. And these four are Zippo. This is a brass Zippo. Makes it a little bit better. And these all have the inserts, and they're, in okay shape. $3 a piece on some Zippos. I mean, I could probably get 6 to 8 a piece, maybe 10 a piece. If it's better, and just group these together and get those shipped out. It should be really easy. I buy a lot of lighters and they're very easy sellers, so for $3 a piece I know I'm gonna make some money on that. In this same kind of area was this for $4. It is a money clip. It just says made in Mexico right here. There's no silver markings. I'm guessing this is alpaca, but it may be silver. Alpaca is a combination of like nickel and a few other things that are not silver. So, but I saw this kind of medallion in the middle. I was hoping it maybe was like a coin or something, but it's got that abalone inlay around the border. I don't know, for $4. I think that's at least like a $20 money clip. Alright, so next up I got these 2 boxes of silver-plated spoons. I asked how much were the silver-plated spoons. They said usually 50 cents a piece, which is a pretty standard number at estate sales. You'll see 50 cents per piece or $1 per piece. Usually they price it per piece. But this was towards the end of the day, and I was just like, alright, well, how much for all of them? She said, if you want to take all of them, $30. So, some quick math tells you 60 pieces would be 50 cents a piece, right? I think there's closer to 100. I haven't gone through and counted it just yet. But just by eyeballing it, I've done this a while, I think there's close to 100 pieces, maybe a little bit more. So if I can get $1 a piece, that's $100 worth of silver-plated flatware. If I can get 50 cents a piece, that's at least $50, so I know I'm going to make some money on these. They go in a flat rate box. Do an eBay search for silver-plated spoon lots. It's like a currency. It's just like selling anything else. It's got a certain value, and people are going to pay because there's demand for it. They make necklaces, bracelets, rings, all kinds of different pieces of jewelry out of this stuff. You decorate with it. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that people are doing with them now. And the patterns on these are a little bit better than I would say you might normally find. None of these are like matched. They're pretty much just random pieces, which is a good thing. There's tons and tons of different patterns, which is what people love. There's some older stuff. There's stuff from hotels. There is like, stuff that's pierced. There's serving pieces. When you sell a mixed group of silver-plated stuff, this is what they want to see. They want to see all the different kind of cool different things. So I think I'll do just fine on this at $30. And also you'll notice kind of sticking out here is this little plum. This is a plum weight, and it's like solid brass, 12 ounces with a plumb line. This is for like construction and a bunch of different stuff for finding the center point that you want to build on. This was $1. I don't see these very often, and I know some people collect them. This one happens to be just like your regular department store one, probably. So you can go buy this new for like 25 bucks. So I don't think it's worth that much, but I picked it up anyway for $1. And so that's the silver plated stuff. Alright, so next up is this purse that I bought at one of the estate sale that I bought the Zippos at. This has a tag on it that says $10 and broken. It's a nice old early 1900s beaded purse with the fringe on it, and it's cut on the point, which you can see there. It's cut on the point instead of being a square bottom, which makes it a little bit better. It makes it more of an evening bag versus your everyday bag. And then the best part about it is the decoration, of course, which is what people really care about. Alright, so maybe now you can see some more of the decoration here. It's got these little cherubs right here. And then I'm guessing this is some sort of like a church window or, you know, church top. And then 2 little cherubs and these little acorns for the clasp. So it's a little bit nicer than your average early 1900s beaded purse, if there is such a thing. It's got a little bit more of a fancy design, which is really going to draw collectors in, and they're really going to like this one because of this very ornate handle and clasp and stuff like that. The chain is a little bit broken. Obviously, the purse is in need of repair. But for 10 bucks, I think it's a good deal. I think it's worth between 50 and 100 and maybe more if it's like just someone's got to have it, but it should be a good piece. So this purchase here is I think going to be a keeper for me. I bought a Sector 9 longboard. It's a medium-sized like cruiser. It's only maybe 25 inches long or something, but a really nice Sector 9 longboard. And of course there's a bunch of painting and whatever this thing is here on there, but it's got some nice bullet trucks, and they're in pretty good shape, and some really nice wheels. So this was $10. The guy saw that I surf because I have a t-shirt that says Greg Knoll Surfboards on it. And he was like, oh, do you skateboard? I've got this skateboard that's just been rotting away in my garage that nobody ever uses. That was his kid's friend that left it there a long time ago or something. And he's like, how much do you think a board like this is worth? You know, like, he just wanted to know. He wasn't selling it initially. He's just like, you know, how much do you think a board like this is worth? And I'm like, oh, you know, it's probably a $50 board on Craigslist. You know, put it up there. I'm sure you can get 50 bucks for it. And he was like, well, you know, just for a garage sale, if I was going to put it out, you know, what do you think, like 10 bucks? And I was like, I would certainly pay $10 for this. And he was like, well, no one's using it. Why don't you give me 10 bucks for it? So I bought it, and I'm going to keep it and ride it. So here's one of my better finds this week. I paid $10 for this statue, and this is definitely Jade. And the lady kept telling me, it's Jade. It's Jade, it's Jade, it's Jade. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. How much do you want for it? And she's like, 10 bucks. So I thought about it for a second. I'm like, yeah, that's worth more than 10 bucks. So it's pretty nicely carved. It's not too bad. I've seen this style before with like this green jade and these gold-plated feet. If you look on eBay, there's some of like bears and other things, and a lot of those come from Alaska. So I don't know if this is from Alaska or not, but it may be Asian, and it's kind of throwing me off because I'm not sure about that. It came on this giant base. Now look at this. Now when you look at this stone, this big rock, and then you look at this, I personally don't think that this base is jade. I think this is just like a hard stone, a green hard stone, but I'm not positive. This could be raw jade, you know, like maybe the part that they didn't take for the carving or something. But it does have a little tiny label on the bottom. right there. And it's got some Asian markings, so like something you would see on export jade. I'm pretty sure that this label is from like maybe the 60s or 70s, and it's some export jade. But you can see the stone here. I'm not sure if that is jade or not. But anyway, it's got a little pin right here, and the eagle sits on top of it like this and holds it over the rock, so it kind of looks like almost like water coming down, and then the fish, and then the eagle grabbing it. So it's pretty nice. A quick search and I could not find anything like it. So I think it's worth some money. For 10 bucks, it's a good deal. Alright, so I saved this one for last. I think it's my favorite out of the stuff I got today. I got this at the same place that I got the skateboard from. There was some camping gear, you know, a Coleman lantern. I always see that stuff. And I only pick it up when it's really good. You know, like when it's really good camping stuff, I'll buy it. I saw this backpack and I'm like, okay, it's a leather and it's kind of old, and looked at it, and then I looked at the straps, the buckles, felt the material, and I'm like, okay, well, how much for the bag? And he's like, all right, well, $5 for that backpack, please take it, you know, travel around the world with it, or give it to somebody or something. He's like, you know, I used to use this a long time ago or something. And he says, you know, I think it's like Swiss Army. And I didn't know what that meant. I was like, what do you mean? I know Swiss Army knives and stuff. But it turns out, a quick search, that's exactly what this is. It is a Swiss Army backpack. It is from the 1960s, and I think it's made by Bern, which makes Swiss backpacks. So, check it out. Here's the back. It's got these awesome straps, super heavy duty. It's got a tag right here with the label on it. This is riveted on to the buckle. Look at this. I mean, super nice quality. It's got this nice weight band here, and it's got a metal strip underneath. It's got another leather tag right here at the bottom. It's got leather straps right here, buckles. I mean, this is like a hipster's dream, right? You can see it's got the, maybe you can see, let's see. It's got the drawstring, which is like really cool, and it's got the inner liner bag for your drawstring, and the super thick, heavy duty exterior. So this is a good bag, and someone's gonna be really happy with it. Quick eBay search on those turns up value 125 to 175 probably, depending on condition. I'd rate this one average, maybe 150 bucks if someone's really got to have it. It would be a good deal for them. So that was really cool pickup for 5 bucks. All right, well, that's the end of the finds today. If you're still here, please hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if you didn't. Leave some comments in the comments section. If you have any ideas that you want to share, please put those down. Maybe some information about some of my items that I don't know. I get comments from all kinds of people, and I really appreciate it. You know, all the advice and everything that everyone has given me. It has been incredible. Please hit the subscribe button. Give me a subscribe. My subscriber count's been doing pretty good. Trying to make the push towards 2,000, so we're almost there to 2,000 subscribers. I'm currently sitting around 1,880 or 85 maybe, so we're doing pretty good. Hopefully we'll keep this going. Thanks for watching.